moving into our balance and core section, where this gives us an opportunity to work in a prone position. But what happens in this exercise and why it's so key is that, number one, we're working against gravity. Number two, we focus on upper body weight bearing and body weight. But even more importantly than that, we actually are activating the posterior oblique system, which is so important and integral to maintaining a strong core. So because we're working with cancer patients, we want to make sure that we work appropriately with them, because balance and proprioception is key and it's so important. So these are really important exercises to advocate to your students. And the first one is going to be what we call all fours core control. And that means all fours core control, we're going to be in an all fours position. So we're going to come to hands and knees. Hands directly underneath your shoulders. Remember, shoulders and wrists really line up. Nice, strong upper body. Creases of the elbows facing forward. Knees directly under your hips. Head's in a natural extension of your spine. The abdominal muscles are engaged, and your tailbone is pointing straight ahead. Maybe a slight lift up, but not much, because you don't want this to happen. That's too much. That's putting us in anterior pelvic tilt. If I go this way, I'm into posterior pelvic tilt. So you want to be in that nice neutral position. And the first thing we'll do is we're going to extend one leg back with a bent knee, raising the leg towards the ceiling. So I'm going to do this first because I want to make sure that my client can maintain this position before I even approach to do opposite arm, opposite lift. You can see the balance that this takes. You have to pull the abs in. I've just initiated the posterior oblique system to work, and I'm going to lower back down. And then once I'm down, I need to push away again to reestablish my alignment, and then this leg comes up, and I'm at the same position, pushing away with the arm, or reaching out with the opposite arm, and then bringing it back down. So again, this takes a lot of balance and control. So if you want to start with just the arms, you can do that as well, reaching out with one arm and then pulling back in, or reaching with just the leg and then making sure they're balanced before adding the other arm. This is such a tough exercise. It looks a lot easier than it is. Exhale, round your spine in between. You want to work up to about 3 to 5 repetitions on each side. But what a great exercise to give your student, and what a great goal-oriented exercise is, and is appropriate in progressive form.